So how funny. Just had a realisation. Said, what date is it? Today's the 15th of December. So it's a very special day.
Why is that, Rosie?
It was the day I left my old life in a cloud of red dust and gravel.
What was that old life like?
Total opposite to this life.
Oh, I didn't have as much joy in motorbike riding.
Oh, it was a whole different life. Woohoo!
If I could describe that, I would describe it as joy meets happiness. There he is back again. Joy and
6 months. And you know, Mark, he my beautiful friend.
Here's Trev.
Hey, here's Trevor as well. Hi, Trevor.
Oh.
Hey, darling, you're wondering what I'm doing, looping out. So, and Mark, he's been a big part of this journey as well, you know. When I first left Perth, it was, you know, supposed to be my big solo adventure, and Mark, I'd done heaps of adventures with him before, and he's like, Rosie, you know, can I come do the WA leg with you up to Kununurra?
She thought I was dubious to start with, but I soon sorted that out.
He proved himself. And I thought, 10 days Kununurra, you know, how bad can it be? You know, longest we've done is 5-day journeys before. But anyway, 10 days, who cares? Let's go. 2 months, 8,000 kilometres, and then we parted ways.
That was just Broome.
I know!
That was just fucking Broome.
Oh, no, it was Kununurra.
Fucking hell, it's tough being stuck in WA, I tell you.
It was actually, you know, one of the most memorable parts of this journey. And then I crossed the border into Northern Territory and went my own way and started my solo journey. So all through the north.
Your own way.
Go your own way.
Yeah,
and that
did.
I did. Yep. And I had so many trials and tribulations. It was amazing. And then, you know, crossed into Queensland and went up to the Cape and nearly got killed by God knows how many drivers up there. I do say that with tongue in cheek, but anyway. Made it to the Cape and zigzagged
I reckon
down.
Queenslanders drive awesomely, just for the record.
Oh, you're a suckhole, you are. And you didn't experience it, mate. And then when Mark was in WA and I was in with Brenda and Lily in Cairns, and he sends me the text and goes, Rosie, I haven't been able to settle down since I got back, you know, thinking about coming over, is that all right? And I'm like, fuck yeah!
I was getting into trouble in Fremantle, I just had to leave. You know?
Yeah, it was just
it was
running
women
back too much.
and
You know,
drugs,
it was run out of town.
You know,
So from there, gunned it out to the desert. You know, I was going to meet him in Uluru, and that changed because he couldn't get up the road he wanted to get up, and he's like, Nullarbor.
Great Central Road.
Yeah.
But I saw some of the best storms I've ever seen
Amazing
in my life,
pictures ever.
I figure the Lord has been praising me for my work, and he's been sending storms my way.
Yeah, thunder and lightning.
Thank you, Lord.
Very, very exciting.
That's the Lord of nature, by the way.
That's his church. That's our church. And so then caught up an amazing adventure, and now, you know, drama struck again with poor Brucey.
Look, if you ride a 13-year-old motorbike, you anticipate these things, and I was ready to stop here.
And
I didn't want to.
I maintain my bike.
Oh, I try
OCD. It's so cute, eh?
Yeah, but I'd like to see that CR2 50 XL, whatever it is, in another 11 years' time and see what the report is. Is it still going?
Mate.
Brucey.
The only little black dog that we like, hey? Hey, Trevor. So beautiful. So, we've had an amazing journey. So I'm about to leave Mark in another shower of, actually it won't be dust, it'll be mud this time because it's been raining non-stop for the last 4 or 5 days. And I'm going to keep weaving my way down south, down the east coast, in and out of the mountains. So go inland when I want to get away from people, and then scoot back towards the coast and see something nice. And then when I had enough of the towns, I'm fucking back inland again.
Rosie reckons she's had enough of talking, but I'm not sure.
It's the yin to the yang. When I'm with people, blah, 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 and then it's finished, I've got to run. I've got to run back out of the bush.
But she's got to stop at Coffs Harbour and get a rear tyre.
Yeah, I know.
And I reckon the front tyre's got some mileage left yet. I'm trying to talk her out of that.
We will see.
She's a bit You know,
We will
OCD.
see.
I've heard. What else are you doing?
No, that's it. So just going to work my way down to
you're doing your
Tassie.
shims as well. Get your shims.
Yeah, I'll do the shims. That's got to be done
Do the
over
shimmy.
24,000, and I've done
the shimmy.
24,000. So by the time I leave here, Artemis will be clocking over 50,000 kilometres, and that's in so now not a year and a half. It's like 3 months shy, 4 months shy of the bike being 2 years old. So they've been the 50,000 best kilometres of adventure. You know, this bike's changed my life. It made me reevaluate my life, and one day I'll do that story, but right now I'm just having too much fun riding.
I reckon she's smarter now than she was before she got this motorbike. So if you need evidence that motorbikes make you smarter, I'm saying she's pretty sharp now.
I beg to disagree.
You're sharper than you used
No,
to.
I used to be, when I worked in the office,
Oh, you've
I was
gone
sharp.
backwards. Okay,
Yeah,
you go backwards if you get a
since I
motorbike.
hit the road, I can't get my words out. You know, there's times I watch the video and I'm like, the words, and I'm like, fuck, I sound so dumb. But no, but underneath all the feral moto chick, I used to be super smart. Not anymore, the brain is switched off now, just dialed into
That's why she
nature.
relates to me a bit better now. 'Cause she's going down the mind
Says the
level.
autocorrect spell checker.
I go a bit slower than Rosie. Sometimes it's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not so good.
It's very calming
It's the
effect on
yin-yang
me.
thingy. I got to keep up with her, and she's got to slow down to keep up.
Yeah,
with
there
me.
you go.
And sometimes
Balance.
the roles reverse,
The yin to my yang.
but it's all good.
Yeah. So yeah, he'll catch up with me somewhere along the line, and wherever it ends up, it ends up. But I've still got a long way to go. So 6 months gone by so quick, and
Traveling is the answer.
I cannot believe it's gone this. Like I'm just kind of like it's a bit surreal. Can't believe it. Miss my son, miss my mum, miss my sister, my brothers, miss my besties, Hells, Ace.
But she doesn't miss me because I'm here.
Yeah, he's here. And they're all happy that he's here, you know, they all think,
What?
They're
they're
like,
happy that I'm
they're
here
like,
because-
but also
they
thank
don't
God
want
Mark's
me
with
there?
you, you know, you're safe now.
That's
like
very-
I can't travel by myself
very
out in the wild. I protect him. But anyway, so that's So apart from missing my family and my loved ones, but they all know that I'm a bit of a nutter like this, and my son's involved in his racing, and I miss him so much. But teenager, he's doing his thing, and every now and again he'll call me back. I love you,
He
darling.
hasn't called you back yet, has he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
good.
yeah. And I miss my doggo, Turbo. I really miss my doggo. So I've made lots of doggy friends along the way, which is awesome. But anyway, Trevor. Go, Trevor. Get the stick. Get the stick, Trevor. Go. Oh, look at him. That's why I love dogs. No greater joy. No greater joy. But anyway, so there you go. The adventure continues, and Mark will catch up with me somewhere down the track, wherever that may be.
South Coffs Harbour,
I'm just hoping the rain breaks like this tomorrow, because I don't want to put my wet weather gear on. But anyway, so the adventure continues, folks. Woo! 6 months, can't believe it. Happy days. Love
Well
you
done,
all.
Roz.
And thank you, everyone. Like, the support has been amazing. People telling me, excuse me, all the amazing trails and offers to stay, and offers of sheds, and just the well wishes, and everyone using my catchphrases, carry on. I love that shit. So I never meant for these videos to kind of take off. These were my personal diary blogs, and for my crew back home, I haven't even mentioned my crew back home. I miss my crew back home so much. Just Captain and Rob and Sean and Gary and Sean and the other million Robs and the Perrys and the Als, and oh my God, there's just so many Christoph. Just to spin everyone's names off the top of my lips is impossible. I love you all and I miss you all, and if you all didn't try to kill me over that previous year, teaching me how to ride, I wouldn't be on this journey. I really wouldn't be on this journey.
It's been spectacular.
Oh, and thank you, Mark. It's been
With a
spectacular with a capital spec. So thank you. And Captain, if you didn't fucking drill into me all the maintenance,
your
do
chain.
this,
Fucking
do that,
hell.
clean your chain. Don't fucking ride like this, don't ride like that, do this, do that. Honestly, You got a heart of gold, mate. It's bigger than Ben-Hur.
Don't know about the white boots though.
Oh no, they're gay. They're gay. Apparently they're green now. Captain, love you. And to my beautiful mate Ace back home, who's holding the fort for me back there, and I miss you too, darling. So you're gonna have to take some leave and come and sneak out to the Blue Mountains, and can you bring my bow with you? Love you too, darling, and the Kiwi crew as well, Mark and the crew that hang out with him too, and yeah, God, okay, all right, I've got to stop talking. Yeah, I got my foot on it. All right, Trev. Yeah, got to go and celebrate now. Woo! The adventure continues. 6 months, yay! The journey so far, 6 months, over 23,000 kilometres. All these red flags. That was my first 32-day adventure down south. So that was April the 11th to the 12th of May last year. 32 days. That was my light globe moment. That's what made me come back after that journey and chuck my life in and decide that I wanted to travel. And these other red flags was my trip out to Desert Raid 2019 to the Great Victorian Desert, Empress Springs. That was gold with my mate Brad. And then this journey is the green flags. So all the green waypoints. Cut through the guts of WA, zigzagged all the way up. And did the Gibb River. So after Broome, went up to Cape Leveque, did the Gibb River. That was awesome. Kununurra, Lake Argyle, Bungle Bungles. Said goodbye to Mark. And then started my solo journey into the Northern Territory. Did 4 days with Scott. And went all the way up Darwin, and then I decided I wasn't going to, and I'm glad I did. I decided to do Limmen National Park. That was gold. That was an absolute highlight of my trip. And I crossed the border, went across the Savannah Way into Hell's Gate, did Adele Grove and Lawn Hill, and thought I blew up my clutch, and down to Mount Isa to get that fixed, then back up to Karumba, and then cut across and up to the Cape. That was awesome. That was really great. Loved that. And then coming back down, I did the Southern OTT. That's gunshot. And then zigzagged my way all the way down the coast. That was a beautiful ride out to Port Stewart and down to Lakefield National Park, and that was absolute gold. And went my way down through Cooktown and the Bloomfield Track and Daintree, and kept working my way down. And it was around about Cairns that Mark said he wanted to come across. So by that point, I gunned it down to Brizzy to get my suspension done. Then gunned it across the southwest of Queensland, crossed the border. Couldn't get into Cameron's Corner on the way out because of weather and roads shut down. So Inaminka, down through the Strzelecki, Blacktop through the Flinders, met Mark outside of Port Augusta, and then there was an outbreak in Adelaide, and then we gunned it all the way back up through the Flinders and the Gammon Ranges, Arkaroola, and then across to Cameron's Corner with 4 hours to spare before we got locked down. And since then been making our way across to the East Coast, and Mark got towed into Clunes, and we've ridden all around this area here, and then I've done big loops and did a fabulous loop with the beautiful Franklins, and now I'm here. So I've done all of this, did that with the Franklins, and did 150 kilometres today. So I'm here now, and the blue waypoints are the way that I kind of want to start zigzagging my way down. And do the ACT, do Victoria, and that was going to be my first destination, Tassie, but it's actually going to be my last. But I am keeping my eye out for over here. This part of the ocean, if it opens up, New Zealand, I would love to do that. But anyway, we will see how we go. It's always an adventure. That's it. The journey so far. Still got to finish South Australia yet, and then make my way back home. And I don't know if I'm going to go down this way or go do more of that and go across there. I don't know. But at one time or another, I got to fill in all the dots. Oh, the journey continues. Jump shot with me! Woohoo! 6 months! 6 months and 6 to go. Woo!
Hey!
So excited.
Well done, Rosie.